take it away, please check out our doobly-doo down below for our Extra Life link, as well as our sister shows and the Discord for the Heroes Wanted collective of shows. But without further ado, take it away, Patrick.
Thank you, Stephanie. Welcome everyone to tonight's session. I will be putting the players in a variety of situations and seeing how they react. Joining me tonight are...
Hello, everyone. I'm Lorne. I'm playing Nith Doris, the Gith Yankee war magic wizard who, not gonna lie, isn't the best at climbing over mountains.
I'm second. I am Brendan, and I'll be playing Old Silver, the Sea Elf Sea Captain.
Hi, I'm Ian. I'll be playing Pavo the Aarakocra Bard and about to watch a lot of people fall off mountains.
Hi everyone, I'm Tara. I should have been playing Ishka, the Water Genasi Jude of the Coast, who is so ready for this. Can't wait.
Hello, Nabila here. I'll be playing as Scrapheap, a Warforged paladin who took on the Oath of the Open Seas, which does not mix well with treacherous peaks.
Hi everyone, my name's Chris. I'll be playing Montauk, Lord of the Summit, Goliath Battlemaster fighter who is finally glad to be back in nice, open, easily passable terrain.
Easily passable my butt. Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I'm playing Rue Belle Devereaux, Cleric of Umberly, future Pope, and the second Princess of Moraes.
And last session, as our party was on the Isle of Uthral, visiting the main city of Vilkstead, and finding it to be starving and full of odd and disturbing people and entities. You were approached by Sea King Frannis, the leader of Uthral, and he asked you to meet, and when you met, he asked for passage on your ship from Uthral to Gunderlin. He told you that Slarkathel has been killed, and the creatures that did it turned his sister into one of them. Ishka's familiar was tracking the creatures following the king and saw the Mind Flayer follow them, and this allowed you to be prepared for their arrival and attack. And Silver and Montauk quickly took her down, and the battle appeared to be a rout until the horror of seeing some of her minions turn into odd creatures took nearly half the party out of the fight as they were stunned and horrified. But with Frannis's assistance, the group was able to escape and get back to the ocean's peak. And then stealthily, the crew and the rest of them lowered black sails, and the ship was able to sail out of the bay without drawing any attention. As this was happening, Frannis was able to tell you that the sunken elvish city of Ascarl lies off the northern tip of Trisk. And there are ruins at the northern end which lead down into sunken parts of the city if you don't want to try and swim into the city itself and find your way under the undersea ruins. He let you know that the elders of Trisk are in an encampment at the southern end of the island, and they are basically the head priests which deal with Slarkathel. And they have a massive temple there as well. And he also told you that there is a copper dragon that has been known to roost on these islands, but it has not been seen for quite some time. With this information, the party gathered up a few basic supplies and swam/walked from their ship to the southwestern shores of Uthral and started making your way up the frozen mountainsides. And that is where we pick up tonight. So as you are making your way across this rocky, frozen sort of beach landing, Arl's breath, the dread north wind, immediately starts assailing you as your wet forms come out of the water. And you start trekking up into the foothills of the mountains. And I mean, at this point, it is dark, very late at night. And who wants to take the lead and give me a survival check to ensure you are headed in the right direction?
Oh, Pavo knows this.
Okay.
Well,
What's-
Really?
What's Pavo's survival check?
Let me try one better. Oh, fuck.
All right.
Ishka's
With
just
that,
gonna-
I will say you seek and wander around for a good hour or so trying to locate a place to make an encampment. I need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw, as being out in this freezing cold weather with wet skin is really bad for you. Montauk, you are immune to this.
Right, okay.
Okay,
Uh,
so
The
everyone
wizard is
can-
perfectly fine.
So everyone next to me gets +3.
hugging.
Do
Scrap.
my feathers give me any protection?
Not a bit, because they're wet.
Umberlee's my warmth.
Even with
Oh wait,
+3.
does my I remember I have that little magic thing that keeps me warm. The cat necklace.
That is correct. So Pavo, you're all right. Open that up. What's the range on that? It might actually allow for a couple of people.
Oh, I have to pull up it's in the thing, right?
Well, we're also all probably within 10 feet of Scrappy.
Probably still not enough for me. I rolled a 9.
Yeah, Ishka, you take 1 level of exhaustion.
Fantastic. Can I roll survival check now? Because I don't want to be cold anymore.
Yes, you can
Yeah.
try
Montauk
and
will
find
ass-
a.
Guidance.
God, Montauk will assist.
Yeah, you get assistance, but not guidance because you didn't say guidance fast enough. So Montauk, you can roll as well.
I don't see it in the list here, but I think it was just on myself, right?
Yeah, I think so. With that, Ishka and Montauk, you are able to find an area that is lightly protected from the winds. So give me another survival check to try and light a fire here, as the wind makes it incredibly difficult.
Okay, I will guidance myself this time.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, Montauk, you are, attempting to rub 2 sticks together to get a fire going, and Ishka, you manage to get a pretty good blaze burning.
Don't I have a fire spell anyway? I could do column A, column B. I think I have a fire spell. I could use that to. Perfect. Okay. Yay,
Here's
fire.
Here's one thing that I'm mostly concerned about. Trying to light a fire in this land which doesn't like us. We're technically trespassing now. We should probably aim our campsites at making sure that we are hidden.
That's what part of the survival checks were for, because you are trying to avoid detection and find places that give you some benefit of security from the winds and everything else. So you are on these purple rocks, and I mean, even at night, the skies here just are dark. There's almost no stars that shine through the heavy cloud cover, and the storm clouds give this purplish hue to everything around you.
Montauk looks up, looks around, and says, Montauk will not be building his kingdom on these peaks.
Oh, Ishka, sorry, your survival check is at disadvantage because you have a level of exhaustion.
Ah, okay. So I will roll it again.
You have to get less than a 5.
And Montauk, there's nice warm tropical peaks.
You're good.
Montauk
So
is
with
more
that,
than-
yeah, you guys are able to melt a little bit of water for drinking. You have, sort of rations, but it is now late into the night.
Yeah. So Montauk will take the first watch because basically, this is his element. He's more than comfortable in cold, snowy mountains.
Also,
fact, He's even kind of like sort of loosening his collars and his cuffs a little bit. It's a little warm up here,
and Scrap Heap will assist because he doesn't exactly sleep, but he's going to be on watch the whole
Yeah.
night.
All the elves and Scrapheap are semi-conscious.
I'm fully conscious. I just can't physically move for 6 hours.
He's in standby mode.
First watch is Montauk and Scrapheap. Give me perception checks, please.
Wow, I
Montauk.
can't see.
Fuck all.
Could I borrow your sword for a second before I go to bed?
Why?
I just need to move something.
He's going to try hump.
You do not move things with swords.
You do if it's a hot rock.
Montauk will grab a couple of sticks and hand it to Pavo.
Aww.
How
All
one
right.
normally does it.
I'll try and maneuver one of these heavy rocks into a safe place in the tent to keep me warm for the night.
You have your necklace. You don't need to be kept
Oh,
warm.
right. I forgot. I have 10 seconds. I forgot.
But I think it is now canon that Montauk just introduced Pavo to the concept of devil sticks.
You hear clickety-clack all night.
Montauk has much to teach the Birdman.
With those perception checks, you are, watching out, looking outwards. You do not notice that your fire has gone out.
Oh shoot, 2 for Scrap Heap. His fog lights aren't working.
Okay,
The damn cold is fogging up my eyes.
so I do not notice this. Eventually,
So-
I must notice this.
Yep.
Okay.
Scrap Heap, though, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Holy shit. Don't fail me now. 12!
It failed.
Fuck.
Scrap Heap, you will start the day with 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay, Montauk will reach into his, I believe it's a Traveler's Kit. Yeah, Traveler's Clothes, Tinderbox, broke it out, whatever. I'm gonna try to relight the fire.
All right, give me a survival check.
Jesus Christ.
The matches blow away in a gust of wind and the whole
Yeah.
tinderbox.
Yeah, with the wind, the fire is out. You are unable to get it relit.
I would just like to highlight the last few rolls, just for everyone.
That is 3 natural ones in a row. So with that, I need Ishka,
4.
Ol Silver, Rubel, and Nithdoris to give me Constitution saving throws as you are sleeping without any warmth currently.
Shit, Pablo's gonna wake up and you're all gonna look like, what's his face at the end of The Shining.
Well, given the fact that it's smart to stick near Scrap Heap, I would have told him to stick to within 10 feet of most of our tents.
It's
Even
disadvantage.
with that,
It's disadvantage for saving throws too, right? Or just ability checks?
just checks, not for
not
saving
Ability
throws.
checks.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
that includes initiative checks.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
The 3 of you pick up 1 level of exhaustion, and Montauk and Scrap Heap, your watch comes to an end.
Montauk, what's going on? Why is the fire out?
Who's second watch?
It's wind.
Well, before we take watch, can we try and get this fire going again?
You sure can. But who are they waking up for second watch?
I'll wake up Old Silver and Ishka.
Okay.
Okay.
She gets two level. Well, I guess she'll be 1 in the morning.
Unless someone uses, it was a greater restoration, I think it is.
Yeah, I'm not an elf, so I need 8 hours.
Yeah, so survival check to try and get the fire going again?
Yes.
Yep.
You are able to get the fire going.
I like how you just rolled a 27 with disadvantage.
I have a +9. Like,
It's more
Rolled a
she
20.
dropped in that 20.
no,
was
I
a-
didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I did know.
You did, yeah. 20 plus 4 plus 5.
Oh, on my disadvantage one. All right.
All right, give me perception checks then as the second watch
I will
begins.
guidance myself if I can.
Sure.
7. It's another nat 1.
Get these ones out of the way.
Wow.
There goes the fire.
I rolled a 17.
Yeah, no, Ishka, you are able to, you keep watch on the fire. Silver, you are, just teeth chattering and shivering and not really able to pay too much attention to anything around you. Ishka, you keep the fire going and you notice a couple of sort of plump, flightless birds kind of waddling across the rocks about 75 feet away from you.
Hmm.
An axe beak?
No, these are much smaller than that.
Penguin.
Survival, or sorry, nature check. See if I can figure
Yeah,
what they
give me a
are.
nature check, sure.
I would like to activate my gem of seeing.
Wow.
You've
God.
never, in the darkness, in this light, you don't recognize them. That they, they just sort of waddle off back into the shadows without
Before
doing
they
anything
leave-
else.
Before they
Good
leave,
What's a
grief.
penguin?
my gem of seeing. It recharges at dawn. I might as well use it on them.
Yeah, I would have let Silver know about them, but yeah.
Sure. Give me a perception check to track them as they disappear off into the shadows.
18?
Yeah, they just appear to be what looks like some sort of almost winter turkey to you. They're
They're not like
moving.
shape-changing or anything like that.
No. Just they appear to just be plump, flightless birds. There's nothing sinister about them, but they definitely skirt around past your fire and waddle off into the darkness. Who's taking third watch?
Guess myself and
I
who
will
else?
stand watch as well.
All right, us and Nestoris and myself.
All right.
Get some beauty sleep.
I wake up and I'm like, by Umberly, what the hell happened?
Don't let the fire go out as I'm like shivering and I crawl into the blankets that you just left behind.
What
It's still
more?
warm. It's still warm.
But moron, let the fire go out. Oh, this is what happens when I travel without my servants.
It's too hot in this tent. Can we open the window?
Shush you.
Pavo and Montauk are going to be forced to bunk together.
I will kick Pavo in my sleep if he says that.
All right. Give me perception checks, please. Rubel and Nithdoris.
Full guidance myself.
An 11 isn't bad.
All right. Yeah. Rubel, you keep track of the fire and make sure that it does not burn down too far. You are able to maintain warmth. And with that, morning comes. So, Ishka, you're able to remove one level of exhaustion. Everybody else who picked up exhaustion through the night, though, starts the day with it.
Oh, seriously, watching the fire, even an imbecile can do it. Oh,
Jaunty whistling as they come out of the tent.
We're on an odd
Stop.
island we've been to before. It's not unusual. Like, it's not unreasonable that we are distracted.
Okay. Now, I have the Wanderer ability. which means that I can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features. I can also always find fresh food and water for myself and up to 5 other people per day if the land supports it. And we do know that there's flightless birds here.
Plump ones.
Yep.
Penguins.
So you are, able to, you can grab snow and melt it over the fire. You are able to, hunt down a couple of these birds. Their tracks are pretty easily followed. And
Are they gross on the inside like the dolphin?
no, these ones are not.
Wait. Before we eat them, there's a shortage of food on the island, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah, you only found a couple of them, so it.
Yes, but they're fat. And they said they've been sacrificing their children.
maybe they're just lazy. I don't know.
Have these been...
You're right, we should eat the penguin before they come and try and take it.
No, what I'm getting at is, have these been surviving off of the children that have been sacrificed?
I'll look at Ishka.
The mountain birds do not go down into the town.
Yeah, I don't think that I think we're too far up for the birds to be feasting on the bodies of children. And with they're a fishing town, and they're beset by like a watery god of terror. So if anything, they would drown their children to sacrifice them, I think.
I'm a little skeeved out by the birds, I'm gonna be honest.
Montauk's just roasting
Yeah.
them over the fire and just
I'm looking at them greedily.
Stop
I
and
will eat
roast.
my rations.
All right. So with that, who's going to be the leader and give me a survival check to make your way across the island?
Guidance.
Pavo's got this.
all right.
Who's got a +9?
Yeah,
well, she
like,
does
Got a
have
plus
disadvantage.
9.
Well, why do
All
you
right.
keep
Even with the
calling
plus
him-
9.
Montauk will assist.
Yeah. give me
Okay.
some combination.
Why
Guidance.
do you keep
So
following
straight roll
Pavo?
with guidance, Ishka.
Oh my!
Wow.
Yeah,
Really?
okay.
Whoa!
The
You-
dice gods tonight.
Yeah, you wander and add another half day to your journeys as you just cannot find a decent path across the purple rocks. Everything is just sort of darkened and too overcast and just a little odd for you. So it's a little hard for the two of you to keep your bearings.
Actually, let me ask you this, Patrick. Didn't Ishka just remove her level of exhaustion? last night?
One of them, she got 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh, okay, that's bad.
And somebody let the fire go out.
Well, I'm sorry I rolled a natural 1, like everyone
I
else
know. No, I had 2 levels of exhaustion when we and sleeping only got rid of 1. So I still have disadvantage on my ability checks until I get another night of sleep.
Yeah, so you find yourselves at a crevasse at this point. And
Is it
you
made
see
of
there.
ice? Or
It
snow?
is not. I mean, it is
That's a
stone.
crevice then. A crevasse is made of ice.
Shush.
And you see that there is, a frozen over narrow bridge. And Rubel and Ishka, with your passive perceptions, for the first time as you're crossing, you actually catch sight of just something across the way that looks like it's frozen in the snow over here.
Ishka, what's that? Montauk, do you know what that is? You're from
Quick,
these
Montauk.
parts.
Shoot
It's
it.
something.
No,
Montauk
he
is-
isn't.
Montauk is not from these parts.
Oh,
Montauk
what
is
I
from
meant
very
was
far
you're
away.
from the mountains and snow, land of ice and snow, blah, 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 blah. Do you know what that is?
Montauk
It's-
will take a look.
It's probably just
Give me-
some creature that got frozen.
Yeah, you can tell it is definitely something that is frozen in the snow, but it looks, you can't quite make out the shape from this side with a 9.
I could just fly over and look.
No, please
Does
don't.
spyglass make it any better?
Do
Why don't we
not
send
separate the team.
Why don't we
Or-
send a familiar over to check it
Yeah.
out?
Okay, I honestly forget if Minerva is in a pocket dimension or not at this point.
She got killed by the ooze.
Then
So
I have not
you
yet
recast
resummoned
her. Oh, you haven't?
Yeah.
No, you have not, because Ishka used her familiar last session.
I can use my familiar again. It's up to you.
I could recast her, assuming we picked up the necessary ingredients.
I'll use the eyes of the eagle to try and look closer from here then.
Sure. Or if you want to try and use the spyglass, that will work as well.
Oh my
So
god! I put the
21.
spyglass up to Pablo's eyes before he does that.
Yeah.
All right.
And see through space.
You can clearly tell with your eyes of the eagle, it is a blue-skinned, large humanoid sort of form. It looks like a troll frozen in the snow. You detect no evil fiends or undead in the vicinity, Scrap Heap.
So
Well, I
send
will
off.
share that it's a troll, or it looks like a troll, and yeah.
So we send
I
off.
would suggest we leave it.
Oh, that's a very intimidating thing.
That's what it is. Completely iced and snowed and frozen over, though. You saw no signs of movement or anything else.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of terrifying.
Maybe it's got treasure.
Yeah, you know what? Montauk is going to look at this and even though
there's a
Montauk is
strong
from
bridge.
even though Montauk is from very far out east, has he seen anything like an ice troll or seen or heard of like an ice troll or like a, I don't know, like a frozen troll of the mountains or something like that?
Give me a nature check.
Nature check 6.
You've heard of such thing. You've never actually seen one in person.
Okay, Montauk is going to hold up his hand, go to the head of the bridge here, sight in with the, unshoulder the rifle, sight in with it, and drill the thing in the chest.
Yeah, you hit it. There's that radiant sort of blast. No movement, no reaction.
It is dead or very disciplined.
Well, if it's hostile, let's kill it for Umberly. I'm out of ideas.
Let us not waste resources until we know it is hostile.
Did you just shoot your laser gun at it? Sorry, I'm recovering from my chair.
He did.
Yeah.
Why did you shoot your laser gun at it? I have a crossbow.
Because
probably significantly more useless.
right, but Montauk wanted to open strong. If this is going to be a combat,
So it had no response. It's probably dead and frozen. Let's leave it alone. It's one less thing we need to worry about.
okay. Now, at no point.
I mean, on the other hand, are we within 60 feet of it?
No.
That's not hard. Let's see.
You can be within 60 feet if you stand there.
Yeah, so I can get within 60 feet, and we could just try.
No.
Kaboom boom.
No. We leave it alone.
Let's just go past it, because at this point, it's either not going to bother us, or, if it is alive, it's not going to do anything until we pass it. So either way, we need to move forward.
Pavo, you cast Shatter on it,
Not
and
really.
there is a large, sort of that cracking, booming sound, and you can see, body parts sort of scatter across the ground.
Yeah, see, it's dead.
Yeah, Montauk immediately looks around for slopes nearby that have a lot of snow on them.
We've been hearing booming in the ice all day.
Yeah, no sign, no start of an avalanche at this point.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, Montauk is going to look very sternly at Pavo and say, "Such sounds make avalanches in the mountains."
We're also trying to be stealthy, you fool.
In a mountain where we've heard ice crack all day.
Yes.
Yes, that is
Is
worse.
Pavo on the ground?
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach over and grab him by the beak.
That is a good way
Shatter?
of getting pecked. No, do not shatter.
Do not shatter. I'll
Alright.
break it up.
I'm assisting Nidoris and grabbing his beak.
Oh my
All
god.
right,
that's
stop,
definitely a shatter.
stop.
We have been in the mountains for half a day.
Ishka, as you make your way across the
that's what I
bridge, give
wanted
me
Check.
give me an acrobatics check, please,
Sure.
as it is incredibly slick. So that is with disadvantage.
Why did?
How wide is the chasm?
I wanted to keep moving, so I started moving. Athletics. Sorry, acrobatics. I will guidance myself if I can.
Sure. You slip, and Ishka, you tumble 40 feet down into the chasm below.
Do I have a chance to do an action in the interim?
A reaction from somebody could assist you, but that is all.
Because I was going to try and wild shape. Okay.
Yeah, if Montauk can like jump forward and grab her before she slips off, that's what he's gonna do. But I'm not sure if I got that sort of reaction.
No, it's more if anybody has feather fall.
Oh, yeah.
No.
What about...
I don't have anything
What
now.
about someone who can fly?
I could... No, sorry.
Has to be a reaction.
Yeah,
Okay, so what's my damage?
It has to be a reaction spell. Is Featherfall a reaction? I guess it is, yeah.
Yes, Featherfall is a reaction when you or another
you take
creature is
15
falling.
bludgeoning damage as you tumble down 40 feet, Ishka.
All right.
You lower a rope.
So-
and-
Yeah, Montauk is going to look at everyone and shout at them to shut up. Because this is a very dangerous spot, and rushing ahead is going to get everyone killed.
Yes.
Look, the rest of you, he's going to point at the rest of you. Get across this bridge slowly and safely. Montauk
How wide
will
is the
get-
gap?
1 second. Take this rope.
It's about 25 to 30 feet wide at the point here with the bridge.
Take this rope. Bang in the piton. Tie it off. I'll fly over. Bang in the rope with a piton. And then once everyone's across, we use that piton down to Ishka.
Nope,
Is there
I'm wild
much
shaping and flying back up.
variation between the two sides?
In terms of elevation, the far side is about a foot higher or so. Pavo,
Okay.
as you fly across, give me an athletics check with the wind, please.
All right.
I will be watching him intently because this might change my idea.
All right, yeah, Pavo, you are able to fly across. Ishka, what do you wild shape into?
Wait, I was just double checking that. I don't think I have a flying animal yet.
Yeah, you get fly at 8th level.
Yeah, I don't think I've picked one yet.
Turn into Pavo.
Turn into a seagull. You've seen a seagull.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You've seen at least 2 or 3 different flying birds.
I have a giant vulture, so I'll turn into a giant vulture.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
All right.
As this happens,
Whoa.
swooping out of the sky and surprising all of you are a trio of Periatons.
Of
We're not-
course.
They
Oh,
rolled,
the,
they rolled 20s on their stealth checks, beating
Okay.
all of your passives. So 2 are going to go after you, Pavo. 1 is going to go after you, Ishka.
How long
Are
have
we
they
on
been
a
following us?
different map?
The map
no,
on?
they're right here. They're up.
Yeah,
up
they're above.
bridge.
Up, look up.
Yeah, I'm still on the Utheral and Trisk map.
Oh, we've been on 2 different maps since then.
Refresh.
Weird.
Yeah. Montauk is fuming at this point because everyone just runs off on their own right now, and this is what happens. Okay.
We're
Hey,
within
I'm right there.
visual sight.
Yeah.
Montauk, as a parent, would have all his kids on leashes.
I need you to not do that right now.
Yeah.
Montauk is just furious.
We're in the home stretch of this campaign. Things are getting dangerous.
Yeah.
All right. First attack against you, Pavo, is they'll screech in with their talons. That is a 23 to hit for 7 piercing damage.
Oh, yeah.
And then their gore attack is a critical hit for 15 piercing. The second one is going to try and rip you with its talons. That is a non-natural 20 for 7. And then a gore attack is a 9, which misses. Ishka, as a giant vulture.
Actually, I don't have access to the character sheet for that, so retcon. Going to do
I'll give
a
it to you.
seagull.
I'll open it up.
Okay.
He's the big scary vulture and not the 1 HP seagull. I don't want Ishka to die.
Oh, Silver, you care.
So what are these things?
Periatons, they are very large birds.
They're birds with antlers.
Okay, I will get rid of my seagull. Delete. There we go. Thank you.
So wait, they're like the travel form in WoW?
All right. You should have full control of the giant vulture.
Ah, thank yous.
First Talon attack against the vulture is
Right,
a
that's where I was.
17 with the talons for 11 piercing.
Yep.
And then a 24 gore attack for 10 piercing. And they will swoop around and fly off
Okay.
without getting attacks of opportunity. As they circle around to come down again, I need everyone to now roll into initiative, please. Oh, hang on, wait. Don't anybody do it. I've got to change the... got to clear the tracker. All right.
10 with disadvantage. Not bad. I dropped
Yes.
a 17, though.
How do I set advantage or disadvantage?
It's on the cog, middle section, just above the add tide dex to tiebreaker. Initiative style set to disadvantage.
Okay, I see it.
My initiative is a 3.
First up is Scrap Heap.
Hold on. Sorry, I just wanted to quick ask. Is initiative part of the disadvantage advantage rolls?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a
Okay,
dexterity check.
Okay, so I need
Ooh,
to do that.
Rubel rolling in with a nat 20.
They're all rolling single.
How do I roll this with disadvantage?
I just literally gave the instructions
Yeah.
Roll
Roll
it
it
by
again.
Roll it
5
again.
minutes ago.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm rolling at disadvantage. I've got the disadvantage toggle on, and it's not showing up.
Same here. My exhaustion
Weird.
level of 1 is
Doesn't matter, Ishka, you rolled a natural 1, so you
Yep.
can't do any lower. Rubel, just roll again because you rolled a nat 20, so you can't actually match that. So instead of a 23, you get a 22. What is going on with the cleric? Rubel,
Literally
you
is
are
my
up
guide.
first.
Okay. Well, shoot.
Are you able to see this map now, Lauren?
Yeah, I've been on it for a
Yep.
while now.
Perfect. All right, so first up, Rubel. Yeah, you've got these 3 birds that have just attacked your 2 party members and then swung around wide and are circling in for a second round.
Okay, I can reach. I think I can reach one with a sacred flame. 1 second. Got a sacred flame DC 16, and then I will do a cure wounds on Ishka because in that form she only has 1 hit point. So I'll do the level 1 cure
She's got
wounds.
full hit points in that form, isn't she?
No, that's why. Why does it say 1 out of 20 out of 22?
Because she just got gored by one of these periatons.
Okay.
Okay, good. I wasn't insane.
Yeah,
So
no,
which
no, I
one
got
were
hit twice.
you were going after? This one, I take it.
Sure. Doesn't
I think
matter
that's
to
the-
me. 6. You heal for 6.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, that's the one that hit Ishka. So yeah, it fails with a 7, so it takes 11 radiant damage.
And that's my turn.
All right. That takes us to the Paratons. These two will swing in on you, Pavo. That is a natural 1 with the talons. That is a critical hit for the gore attack for another 12 piercing damage. Second
Oh
one.
yeah, they get all the critical hits.
Yeah, well, and a nat 1. That is a non-natural 20 for 11 piercing with its talons. And a 21 as it goes in with its beak for another 4 piercing damage. And seeing this one is going to come in after you as well, Pavo. Talon Attack.
Oh, bastard.
That is a 19 for 8 piercing damage. And now it's going to attempt to grapple you.
It's gonna carry me off.
Yep, it's going to try.
How big
That
are
is a
these things?
They're in between medium and large. They're not, I think they say they're medium monstrosities, but they're larger than 5 feet.
Well, I'm not very heavy, so it's not hard to
Yeah.
carry Pavo.
So they rolled a 20.
It's versus
Your choice of strength or dex. Athletics or acrobatics.
good thing my muscles are nice and warmed up after a good night's sleep. There we go.
That is a push. So it does not manage to grapple you, and so it will. It can only get to there with its flight. These guys are able to swing off to there. He's going to disappear down below the cliff, and that takes us to Pavo.
All right, so I need some hit points. So I turn into the King of Feathers. Or a T-Rex. We'll go with T-Rex.
All
They got
right.
feathers, right? I'll stay pretty warm. Square cube law, feathers.
Patrick, have a Tyrannosaurus character sheet ready to go.
I thought we did, but I must have
We did
deleted
at
it.
one point.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a
And-
zombie T-Rex?
We fought that as well.
Different gimmick.
There is a Tyrannosaurus monster.
Oh yeah, I've got the token. I just need to pull it out.
Try and carry me off. There we go. And I think that's all I can do for my turn, because I can't, that's my action. Oh, I can... Can I use my, what you call it? My menacing to try and scare them off by roaring.
You lose class abilities when you polymorph.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
All right, then. Yeah, I'm done.
Any movement?
Because they could get away. They can withdraw without
Yeah, they have
provoking
flyby.
attack. Yeah. So there's not real much point in getting close to him. He's just gonna fly by away. So I will wait here.
Takes us to Nithdoris.
All right.
I think my turn was skipped.
Oh, yes, sorry, scrap heap.
All right, I'll be
Okay.
right
Catch.
back. Nobody mount me.
Oh God.
Reverse psychology. Here we go. Okay. Make my way here.
Free action Montauk shouts out at Scrap Heap slowly.
Okay. I go here very slowly.
Oh, I thought he was going across the bridge. Okay.
Oh no. I'm gonna take the easy way. Misty step.
All right, you misty step across.
Misty step across. That would be 30 feet right over here. And I'm gonna squeeze myself between these two giant things. That's the remainder of my movement, and that was a bonus action. What else? I don't have anything else. Okay, no, that's it for me.
All right, takes us to Nithdoris.
All right. So, because I was paying attention, how was the wind buffeting Pavo and Ishka Vulture when going across this chasm?
It was definitely buffeting Pavo, but it didn't look like it was a terrible burden for him to fly.
So, if I were to try and jump the chasm, would I have to factor that into it, or would it just adjust my trajectory slightly?
It would adjust your trajectory, so you would probably want to take that into account. So
Okay.
you would you'd probably want to try and find the narrowest point rather than the widest, which might be straight ahead of you.
Yeah. Which way was the wind buffeting them? Was it buffeting down or diagonally downward, or was it just a horizontal crosswind?
Horizontal and down.
Okay, cool. In that case, then, I'm going to do this for the second time in this campaign. I will cast Jump.
All right.
Now, can you cast Jump and jump in the same turn?
Yes, because Jump is only an action to cast. It's part of my movement to actually do it. So my jump distance is tripled, which means
you can easily make it across anywhere you want on this map.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I literally do. How far can I jump? At least.
What's your strength?
My strength is a 16.
That means
So-
that it is 16 times 3.
Yeah. So I jump. I basically do a running jump of 45 feet.
Yeah, you land in the snow and skid yourself to a stop just underneath this T-Rex. You
And
can
free
see
action,
two of the
I'm glaring
Variatons.
at the T-Rex. Yeah, so that was forced jump, and yeah, that's basically my turn.
All right, Old Silver.
All right. We haven't hurt any of these things yet, have we?
This one got hit with a Sacred Flame.
That one I am going to take. I'm gonna samurai thing and then shoot it twice with advantage.
With the winds here, that negates it a straight roll for you.
All right. I don't want to waste my limited supply of crossbow bolts if it's going to be a straight roll. Do I realize that before I shoot?
Yes. Oh, yeah. You can clearly tell with the winds up here, it's not good for ranged weaponry.
See, that's my whole shtick, is that I shoot things with advantage.
And the top of a windy mountain is not a good location for you.
Nobody has actually run a rope across yet, have they?
I already did.
Yeah, Pavo was bringing one across when he got attacked.
He does not have that secured, does he?
No, I did not have time to secure it then.
Nope.
All right.
It's secured on this side, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
so
you
at least
can
you
move
can
across
tie
the
yourself
bridge.
off.
Yeah, you can move across the bridge at half speed without penalty, but otherwise it's an acrobatics check.
Okay, I will move at half speed then. So I will shimmy past Montauk if I can. And try and get there.
Yep, moving half speed easily enough.
Hey, your
I
hair
double move.
probably matches your token right now.
It probably
Blowing in the
does.
wind.
And if I don't want to crouch and have them have advantage on me, so I will take the dodge action.
All right. Ishka.
Can't you double
Um,
move?
I guess, but I don't know if that's
Get
how.
off the bridge. Yeah, no.
I still keep my multi-attack as a vulture, right? Even though I'm wild shape, or do I lose that?
Does the vulture have its? You
Or
get the
pack
vulture.
tactics. Pack tactics. Sorry.
Yep, you still get pack
Yeah.
tactics.
Yeah, you get all
Okay.
your class features when you wild shape. It's not like
Perfect. Okay.
polymorph.
Okay, I don't want to fly after these things because I only have 7 hit points. If I hit, I'm going down, and it's a long way down. So I am just going to kind of like hover over my companions, basically just kind of like over top of Pavo here as a T-Rex, and just ready my action to attack. Because so long as one of my allies is within 5 feet of the Periton, I'll get pack tactics, so I'll get advantage. So whenever the Periton moves within 5 feet of an ally, within range of me, I will attack him.
All right. Oh, shoot. I forgot their dive attack. They should have been dealing so much extra damage to you, Pavo.
Aha, my 2 hit points are mine.
Yeah, that would have been at least 18 extra hit points.
Sorry, Patrick. It's too windy to dive.
Yeah, it's they don't have advantage on their
They've
flight
been
checks.
making strength checks every time they fly too. All right, that takes us to Montauk at the bridge.
Okay. Does Montauk think that he can jump across where the left side of the bridge is safely?
Well, you just saw Nithdoris do it, so with a good athletics check, yes, you think you can, but yeah, there will definitely be an athletics check for you.
Okay.
You don't have a magic 3 times your jump on you right now.
Yeah. These cats are all using various magic things. Pavo turned himself into some sort of flightless dragon.
Like that. That's a good description.
Yeah, Scrap Heap is just sort of teleported. Old Silver walked into the middle of the bridge, I will note.
The one space wide bridge, yes.
Yes, and didn't clear the way for the rest of us by double moving. So Montauk will... This is a risk that he didn't want to have to take, but he's got a good athletics, so here we go.
Oh, please no double ones. Thank God.
Yep, you are easily able to leap your way across, looking like Sylvester Stallone in Cliffhanger.
Absolutely. And Montauk will draw his sword and... wait, or was that an action?
Nope, that's your movement.
Okay.
These creatures are not on the ground, but you can still draw your sword.
Yeah. Okay. So I believe that's a full 30 feet to get to there. I think. That was 25 to there, and it took me 5 feet to get to there. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Ready in action to strike.
Okay. Rubel.
Okay. I am... Is it going to take my whole action to go across this bridge or no?
If you move at full speed, you'll have to give me an acrobatics check at disadvantage since you have exhaustion. If you move half speed, you can make it you can go across without the check, but Silver is going to be in your way.
Yeah, keep in mind, there is someone on the bridge.
Okay, you know what? I'll just stay there. And... You know what? I'm going to save my spell slots. Everyone looks okay. I'm going to do just a Sacred Flame on the other however you say that.
Periton.
I keep wanting to say Peloton.
They're just as bad. They're just as evil.
This, Yep, this overpriced exercise equipment makes it save. That is a 17.
Ah, darn it. Oh well, that's the end of my turn.
Right. Speaking of, swooping around this way. This guy's coming after Silver on the bridge.
Dodge action.
Yep. That is a natural 1 and an 11, both of which miss. And it will continue flying, disappear down below. So Silver, you can see it. I mean, everybody else can, but it is just below. This one's going to swing in, let's see, even Nithdoris, odd Montauk. Montauk, your held action goes off as it.
Excellent. Now, can I use a superiority die on this attack?
Any attack.
Yeah, any attack you can.
Oh, excellent. Great. Give me a strength saving throw, please.
22.
Well, bugger. Okay.
These things, they have a 16 strength.
Yeah, all right. I didn't think that they were like pushovers, but
That is a fair bit of damage. You have bloodied it in one massive swing, though.
yeah. Well, I mean, you know. And then Monta's like, all right. Hang on.
There's another natural 1.
Oh, the curse shifts around.
It seems to. And that is a 22 for 4 piercing, reduced to a single point of piercing damage. And then this one is going to swing around to there. This one will swing down to Scrap Heap. Ishka, your held action goes off.
Talons. Whoops.
18 hits for 7 slashing damage.
Not bad.
It's still on Whisper.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Sorry.
He's Whisper quiet.
Yeah, I forgot that I had Rary's telepathic bond. It would have been something we would have cast periodically throughout the day via ritual.
Sure. Yeah, that is. You managed to strike twice. This creature is looking very badly hurt now. But
Yay, helped.
it will come in on you, Scrap Heap. That is a 7, which misses, and a 23, which hits for 10 piercing damage. And then it too will fly off down into there. That takes us to Pavo, the T-Rex.
All right. Well, this guy's 10 feet from the edge. Time to bite. And then smack him with my tail.
Well, you kill him with a bite anyway. You bite, and there's just this explosion of gore.
Oh, that went to GM. How do I turn off Whisper?
Yeah, your bite attack was a 26 for 29 piercing damage.
Damn.
And the tail would have been another 21. Nice. All right, I'm going to back away from the cliff.
Intelligence of a T-Rex.
Does the T-Rex have brightly colored feathers too?
I assume
of course.
so. I assume it's peacock colored.
All right, that takes us to Scrap Heap.
Okay, so this one is the only one that's left, right?
That you can see. The other one flew down into the space down in between the rocks.
Okay. Give me one, please. So I'm a little bit confused. Which one's the real Ishka? The vulture or the one?
The vulture.
Sorry, I'll move. Yeah, I'm the vultures. I'll put my token down in the corner here.
Okay,
Ignore the Ishka in the corner.
Okay, I don't know. Heal her, maybe? Sorry, I'm just talking to myself here. Okay, I'm just gonna lay on hands on Ishka Vulture and for 10 health.
Thank you.
And I'll move to cover everyone. No, not covering Montauk.
Montauk will move up.
Okay, that's about right. I'll end my turn there.
All right, Nithdoris.
Okay, so this guy. I just realized that's why it's not working. This guy over here. How high up in the air is he?
He's about 15 feet off the ground right now.
15 feet.
And
Okay.
Montauk landed a pretty solid blow on it.
All right. I'm going to, assuming this is stable ground, Nithdoris would know better, but I'm not sure. Moving here, I assume that's safe?
Yes.
Okay. Do I see the guy that went down into the chasm?
Yep, it's not hidden. It's about 30 feet down, though, sort of swooping low.
Oh, goody. I need him to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Damn, that is an 18.
Damn. Okay. Sapping Sting did not hit. Fine.
Okay.
All right. That's my turn.
Old Silver.
All right. Well, now all the things are not where I can hurt them on either side. I'm gonna move 15 feet. I don't have any options. Don't expend very limited bolts.
Especially when you can't recover them.
Yeah. I'm going to ready an action to grapple any Peritons that come within 5 feet of me.
All right. Montauk.
Yep, Montauk is going to basically step away from the bridge, sort of present himself out in the open as a nice, juicy target, and prep to do the same.
Okay. Rubel.
Sorry, Patrick. I accidentally deleted Ishka, so it's actually supposed to be my turn.
Oh, all right. Ishka.
I will just do second verse, same as the first. Because yeah, even they could take me out if all three of their attacks hit me. So I will just hover around my allies, kind of go over top everybody, kind of make sure everybody's within 5 feet of me. So if anybody attacks them, I'll just attack them in turn with advantage. Pack tactics.
All right. And now Rubel.
Okay, so I'm going to do Sacred Flame and a Healing Word on Pavo.
You can't. I'm at full. I'm in the T-Rex form. You can't.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, you're in T-Rex. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry.
As the song goes, he's a motherfucking T-Rex.
P-Rex.
I like it.
Rolling a Sacred Flame.
That's a decent roll.
Mm-hmm. I believe there's only one up, so it goes to that one.
Yep, there is only one up currently.
You know, at
that
some
is an
point,
11. It takes the full radiant burst. It is still alive, but it is very badly hurt.
All right,
I've had this cantrip all campaign, and it has never landed. Sometime I want Sapping Sting to actually work.
That's the end of my turn. Saving my slots.
All right. With that, it's going to swing away around the mountains and dash away, as will this one down below. So they will fly off long out of sight, and you are out of initiative.
All right. As the combat, as these guys are flying away, everybody's on this side of the bridge now, right?
Not
Except
Rue Bell.
Rue.
Yeah, except for Rue. Montauk will just sort of say slowly across the bridge. This way.
Okay, can do. Do I
And
need
he'll-
a roll, or can I just say I'm going halfway?
Actually,
If you're
Montauk
going
will,
half speed, you can just make it across.
Montauk will just grab the rope and pull it taut. Just
Okay.
to sort of guide her across. Actually, he'll sort of suggest that she grab the other side of the rope and pull it up so that Montauk
Oh,
will
I am
push her back.
being super careful. I'm being super careful.
We don't like trolls, right?
That's why you exploded it. So yeah, this
I was gonna say, does it look like Pavo can just slide it off this precipice, shattering it on the ground below?
Well, it's in multiple chunks right now.
yeah, it's in
Yeah,
pieces.
so it should be quite easy to push with my big ass tail. My big old booty, I'm gonna sweep him up and off the cliff. If there's
Pavo,
get the
All
treasure.
right.
first.
stop messing with things, please.
All right. Now that everybody's across and we've gathered up our rope and everything, Montauk is going to pull everyone aside, including. Well, he's going to wait until the T-Rex sort of becomes the tiny bird again.
Can
I
he be in
see
that
how
for
it
like an
is.
hour?
You're a big man when I'm a little bird. Is that how it is?
With an intelligence of like 2 when you're a T-Rex.
Yeah, Montauk realizes this big flightless bird probably isn't going to take instructions very well, and he absolutely needs Pavo to listen to instructions right now.
Technically speaking, even with an intelligence of 2. Actually, no. Creatures with an intelligence score of 2 or less aren't affected by the rarity's telepathic bond.
Oh, he really does literally have intelligence of 2. I just made that number on the spot.
Yeah. All right. So, I guess Montauk's gonna gather up Ishka Vulture. And
Yeah, I'm staying in this form until my time runs out for 4 hours.
yeah,
Bad idea.
What's your survival skill in that form?
You got her wisdom, so it's the same.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. I think we need to do a short rest here. So Montauk will just sort of telepathic bond. That's not going to work, is it?
Should we go an hour in case there's any more of those come back?
You should rest because you're at 2 hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have an hour on the spell still.
Yeah, remember when you were a giant whale and you lost concentration and then you got destroyed?
Oh, yeah.
And we didn't know?
Well, no, I don't know that now because I've got an intelligence of 2.
Yeah, so Montauk will just sort of motion forward to the big vulture, and in an hour, Montauk will basically teach these lowlander idiots how to climb mountains.
Give me a survival check there, Mr. Big Mountain Man.
10.
How's that going, Mr. Coursera?
Montauk has to drag a T-Rex with him.
No, if we're gonna do the short rest now, I'll go out because
That's why Montauk was motioning to Ishka the vulture, who has a +9 survival, because he wanted.
Oh yeah, this wasn't for your tracking. This was how well you teach people or how well they pay attention. All right, so if you guys are taking a short rest, are you going to try and light a fire?
Yes.
Yes.
Someone give me a survival check to light your fire, please. And it cannot be the vulture. It cannot be the vulture because vultures can't start fires.
Who else?
they can if they land on 2 power lines.
I got a
All right.
Oh, Silver, you are able to get a fire going.
How many times I've been marooned? I can make a fire with my eyes closed. With driftwood.
There is not a lot of driftwood on a mountain.
In a hurricane?
In a hurricane, yes.
Montauk should have taken wisdom. Wisdom of 12 is not good.
I mean, I like that.
Yeah, Montauk's good for hit dice. He's got 1 hit point down.
All right, Ishka, Give me a survival check to lead the party further on the purple rocks.
Yeah, Montauk will
I
assist.
have a question. Is
Of
the
course.
cultured form exhausted?
No. Exhaustion does not transfer over.
Excellent. So this is now at advantage.
Yep.
Yep. 2 seconds. I'm just double checking that I've got. Okay, that should be good. So survival
Yes, please.
and advantage.
Um,
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's the pop.
Yeah. Using, your vertical eyes, you are able to spend the rest of the day leading the group in and amongst some narrow but passable cliff faces and pathways. The wind remains sort of unceasing, and you can still every once in a while hear those unceasing waves crashing against the shore that just eat away at your mind. It is just an unsettling sound as opposed to the normal soothing sound that waves are for some reason. But you are able to complete your day's travel, and give me a survival check to locate a suitable campsite.
I'm pretty sure at this point more than 4 hours have passed.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm regular Ishka now. No more giant vulture.
give her help for finding a.
Yeah, one of us would be helping you, and I would hope someone else would be giving you guidance.
She can
Yep,
guide
guidance.
herself.
Yep. So straight roll with guidance for survival.
Yep.
18.
Yeah, you are able to find a nice sheltered campsite. Rubel, as you have
Yes.
been walking, you have just been catching out of the corner of your eye, like, movement.
Uh-oh.
Just out of the corner of your eye, but every time you turn and look, it's gone. And it's like this large white shape that just keeps sort of showing and then vanishing. You never quite get a full look at what it is. And you're not even sure it's there, but it's just always at the sort of just the side of your vision as you're making like these, this hours and hours of walking.
I will try. Because we still have various telepathic bond on, right?
Yes.
I would be re-upping it because it only lasts an hour. I can ritualistically cast it, and I would probably be doing it as we're walking, because it helps to be able to communicate, especially if the wind picks up and we can't hear ourselves over it.
All right, so I will go say, hey guys, I keep seeing movement out of the corner of my eye, but when I turn to look at it, it's gone, and it's this big, it's this white looking thing. Does anyone who's been in mountains before?
Montauk immediately bristles at that. How big?
God, I know this.
Yeah. The Thor's is like, what?
Yeah, how big, Patrick?
Pretty big, about at least 10 or 11 feet.
10 or 11 feet tall.
Montauk
What is that?
Montauk immediately thinks back like what kind of white dragons that might be.
Dragon.
Nithor starts thinking of any records of white dragons in this area so that we might know who we could be dealing with.
I try and do a nature check to see if I can suss out what Ishka Rubel is describing, and Ishka has no idea.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was a tall, just sort of figure that you kept getting little glances of.
Wait. This figure, was it avian or humanoid shaped?
Patrick?
Give me a full perception check.
Maybe
Okay.
it's like that story. Everybody loves Remoras.
Oh, don't say that. Also, it would be glowing red hot.
Oh, aren't they the ice?
And they're a
ice thing?
subterranean creature that comes up from below. Ooh, 19.
You think humanoid shape. I mean, it kind of flitted and moved, but yeah, you think humanoid as opposed to avian.
Patrick,
Moved
Which
like a
changes the
humanoid.
thoughts.
do I know of anything that might disappear or appear or only appear to one person in a group?
Sasquatch.
Not a Sasquatch.
Would Montauk know of Yeti?
I think it's a Yeti.
I'm sure you would have heard of.
Being from Eastern Mountain.
Yeah, you would have heard of
Like basically near
the winter snow folk. Sure.
Yeah, like basically near this on the border of this of this world's version of Mongolia. Like
Yeah, you also would have likely heard about like were polar bears and things like that.
Yeah, Montauk does not like it. Just if he had hackles to raise, they would be raised. So watches. Can we set up traps? Yeah, Montauk will set up a hunting trap right here.
Do we have bells or anything like that? Anything that would make a noise if, say,
You've got a rubel.
oh my god, anything that would like pots and
Yeah,
pans?
you take that. You take that. I heard that. Oh my god.
Daggers in my eyes at you.
Metal.
Kraken bangs his chest. It's like clang, clang with the.
Oh, like something that I could set. I have 6 ropes, right? I bought a bunch of rope. We could set up tripwire kind of things to make.
Ooh. I could cast. It's a concentration spell, though. Never mind. I can cast Entangle, and they're not going to see it. It makes it difficult terrain, but it's a concentration, so I'm going to have to like stay up, and I'm not going to be able to rest and get rid of my exhaustion. So, bah.
Yeah, you need to rest.
Mm-hmm.
So can we like set up some kind of rope, like series of ropes with whatever metal we have, like my fishing tackle, my like ration kit or mess kit rather.
That's the best hunting trap I can make. I know I picked the wrong color for this.
Patrick, is there any kind of roll that I could make to maybe know what this is?
Give me a nature check.
Whoops. Sorry, guys. Ignore that.
Ugh. Like I know what it is.
Nothing that comes to mind.
Actually, if you have hallucinatory terrain, you could just throw that up over our camp.
Yeah, I don't have it prepared though, so I would have to rest.
Aw.
Yeah, I was just going through like what spells can I use to possibly help with this, and oh look, but nope, not prepared.
Yeah, I want to know if we could like MacGyver a tripwire sound making device using our mess kits and some rope.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe
Pavo will sacrifice his drum. Here, you can attach it to an arm and you can bang this.
They're not complicated. Just like rope with bits of string. The wind's really strong.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah, I was going to suggest if we were keeping any of the bones from our hunting and stuff like that, we could set up like bone rattling.
Except again, the wind.
Except the
Well,
wind.
apparently we have a trunk full of bones from somewhere.
You have the hut. We need the hut.
I didn't take the hut.
Oh God.
Oh, it's okay. I'm so cold. Montauk, do your people live like this year round? And you want to go back to this place?
This is perfectly fine weather.
What?
Yeah,
I live
it's
in
warm.
infested waters.
Absolutely, and cuddled in Umberly's embrace. I'm going half mad.
This is bad.
Yeah, if they come at us straight on, yeah. So I guess only thing I could do at this point is just like try to rig up something with like a couple of spoons or something from the like just hanging on ropes from like the mess kit, just like ropes across this. Still in draw mode.
So pretty much an improv wind chime.
Here's the thing. Here's my thought. How solid is the ground around us?
Oh, it's very solid, very, very solid rock.
Okay, so why don't we just set up layers of tripwires, hoping that at least something will cause it to trip and make noise when it falls down because of hitting one of these things. We don't necessarily need it to have a noise maker. We just need to create layers upon layers that will give us advanced notice. Does that seem like a good idea?
Montauk pulls out some rope and just starts like, I don't know, stringing something up.
Yeah, my thoughts are, we could have like 3 layers, sort of like this on that side, and then double it around on this side here. Because I think behind us, we're safe with the way the rocks are set up.
With that.
Mostly, unless they jump down from above. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they're jumping down from above, then any other plans we would have really wouldn't give us any advantage. This, at least, if they trigger the outside edge, they'll make noise and we can be prepared.
Basically, so what we're doing is we're enacting the plan to catch the Predator from the movie Predator.
Yeah, sort of.
And that failed. Well, actually, no, they had a net, but we don't. So, does anybody have a fishing net? We don't have trees. Never mind. All right. So, yeah, I'll just start stringing up some ropes and dangling some noisemakers and bones and whatever I've got on me.
I mean, we did take down a couple of paradons. We could take their bones. They're not using it.
Yeah, but we didn't take the time to skin them and render the bones and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, Silver, you look through your gem of seeing, looking into the ethereal plane. You do not pick anything up. You catch a little bit of movement, but what you find is a hive of large ice-burrowing beetles, which, start to sort of flee and scatter. But Montauk, you actually know these are edible and very tasty when cooked.
Oh,
Visible
awesome.
either.
Yeah, Montauk will just gather some. Throw them on the fire.
I also see invisible things. Anything invisible?
Nothing invisible.
I hate these things. If this is what I think it is.
A White Walker?
No, if it is what I think it is, it's something we fought before.
Montauk hands Silver a beetle.
What's it taste like?
Better than shrimp.
Montauk thinks about it for a second. Tastes like peacock.
What's peacock taste like?
Montauk just sort of grins at Pavo.
I know what those birds tasted like.
Never mind.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah. Watches. Montauk will take the last watch this time.
Let's do our watches a little smarter this time. Let's have at least one good person per watch. So
I have a +5.
Well, no, who's not exhausted?
I'm not.
Pavo.
I'm still exhausted.
Pavo's already got into the tent.
No. You get back out there, Mr. Everything's so warm and fine.
Right. Also, can we start a second fire with the first fire so we have 2 fires? I said that earlier, but I think I typed it.
I didn't know you were being serious. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it seems like a smart idea. I would be down for that.
Fires.
All right, sure. Give me another.
One with advantage.
I'll just give you another fire token.
Fire already.
Yeah, doesn't mean it's not possible for it to still go out.
No, but it's
where do you want
easier
your
to
second
start
fire? Yeah.
Just right the first one. Like, that's fine.
Okay. Right into using arc logic.
So yeah, me. I have +5. Montauk has +5 and no disadvantage. Neither of us have a disadvantage. Who else doesn't have disadvantage? Is it just Pavo?
And me.
Pavo, what's your? You have a +1.
I have a +4.
I got a +5.
For perception?
Yeah.
So with
Plus
Doris
2.
on 1
Oh.
watch, Silver on 1 watch, and Montauk on 1 watch, right?
Oh, my perception's 1.
So
Whoops.
We
Scrappy's
all
got
have
+4.
relatively good scores and no disadvantage.
Yeah. Nithdoris,
Well,
you
I have disadvantage.
Yeah, okay. To bed with you.
I don't think we have somebody good for the 3rd watch.
Yeah, we don't. But it's better to have someone who's at least decent at perception, even with disadvantage, than to not have anyone.
So Nithdoris, you'll be 3rd watch, and then just
I
one.
go on 3rd watch with Nithdoris because even though like I'm still at a disadvantage, I have the highest the bonus and
Yeah.
guidance.
Yeah,
And-
so that will help balance us out.
All right, so who's first watch?
Let's do me and Scrappy.
Okay. Give me perception checks, please. You sit around the fire, crunching your beetle.
4.
The fires go out.
Both
As-
reasons?
Yeah.
You.
Wow.
Oh my god. So, Pavo, you are radiating heat?
Yes.
Would
Oh,
you
God.
would you say you are like a big water bottle that never goes out, so by cuddling next to you, and as is your duty to the person who helped convert you?
And with that, the darkness around you just expands and expands as even with your dark vision here, everything is so dark, everything becomes dimly lit.
That's new. Okay.
Everybody roll me constitution saves as the fires have gone out, except for Pavo and Montauk.
What about Rubel? I'm right there.
Yeah, if she sits on top of me, does that keep her warm?
I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
Go, get off me.
You're so
Okay.
warm.
Guys,
Every
all
winter
cuddle.
at our house in real life.
Doris and Ishka each get another level of exhaustion.
So I am
So-
disadvantaged on my checks for a 3rd day in a row.
20.
Yep, Rubel, you are sandwiched in between these two. You are able to maintain your warmth.
Also, where you get +3.
Sure, at 13, I'm sure passes anyway.
You do succeed. End of your watch, you can attempt to relight the fires. Who's being woken up for second watch?
I'll go for second watch.
Can I assist before I go to bed?
22 to light the fire.
Never mind.
You are able to relight the fire.
Can't not let it go out.
Yeah,
God, even just if you fail a perception check, the fire goes out. That's nuts.
You're not watching it.
Cuddles up with Pavo.
Oh no!
Who's
Now they're on
joining
both
Montauk
sides.
on second watch?
I think Pavo's gonna just to get out of here.
Yeah. I would suggest that you watch the fire. Montauk will watch the environment.
Yeah, if I just stare at the fire, it can't go
Why
out,
is he-
right?
Blink and you're dead.
Also, the fire is now out.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on. I'm trying to get it back.
Okay. Yeah, Montauk will watch the environs. Pavo will maintain the fire.
And Old Silver and Rubel will fight over the warm spot left by Pavo.
Now, Old Silver suggests that Rubel, everybody goes into one tent and conserves body heat.
Yeah, the tent will hold a bit of the heat in.
Except Scrap Heap isn't exactly emitting a lot of heat.
Oh,
No, Scrap Heap is actually a heat
Say it.
sink.
Yeah, but he's giving us the Constitution save bonus.
Yeah, but he can sit outside.
All right. 20.
I'm in the middle of you all.
Perception checks, Pavo and Montauk.
All right, so I'm just staring at the fire.
All right. Montauk, you are keeping watch. You are staring out, watching your hunting trap, but you catch movement coming from behind you as stepping out of the rock is this massive sort of shimmering white creature, which looks very much like the dead troll that Pavo, you wiped off the map, but this appears to be like a ghostly spirit version of it. And
He told me to do it.
as
That's
it
a point to
steps
Montauk.
as it steps out, the fire just dissipates and goes out, just as the cold aura radiating off this creature extinguishes it.
Yeah, Montauk roars as he draws his sword.
And you are blind in the darkness. I need you are not surprised though, so it's time to roll initiative.
I need to go to an actual square.
I'm assuming we all heard Montauk's roar.
Absolutely.
I rolled 2 17s.
That's not bad.
I mean, I have half my speed right now.
Same.
Wow. Even with disadvantage.
Nice.
And Rubel?
Coming. Sorry, my computer's being slow. 21 again.
At disadvantage.
I slept though, and I only need 4 hours.
Yeah, she's fine. First up is Nithdoris. You hear commotion
Right.
opening the tent. It is dark outside.
Okay, and I'm freezing my ass off. So there's no light whatsoever. I can't see this.
It is
Troll
pitch
thing?
black. It is pitch black here in the night.
Well, we'll light it up then,
Okay.
because I can't see a damn thing.
What are you lighting up?
I will light up my my sword.
Okay.
Because, that's my spellcasting focus.
All right. Nithdoris steps out and flares light. Now you can see this massive creature that seems to have just literally stepped out of the rocks behind Montauk.
And just before I end my turn, I will say, get it now, kill it. I think you can kill it.
Rubel.
All right, so I'm gonna come out, and I, being a sea elf, I do have I can see this thing. I have dark vision.
Yes, Nithdoris has cast light, so you can now see.
Oh, great. This is an undead, correct?
Certainly appears that way.
I will turn undead.
Oh my god, I'm
It is
having the best sleep. Fuck off.
It is not an undead.
What?
Nope.
They are not listed as undead. I am really shocked.
It's not an undead.
Yeah.
There goes my divine smite.
Well,
Oh,
we'll
no,
still
still
do
do that.
damage with it.
No, undead. I meant a divine smite for the undead, especially for them. But that's out the window. But I'm
Shit.
still going to use it.
Well, if that doesn't, would I know this, or do I lose my turn trying to turn undead and be like, wait a minute, it's not undead?
This is not undead.
Give me a religion check.
23. I'm under.
Yeah, you
I'm
recognize it
unprepared.
as not an undead that would be affected by your spell.
I'm gonna be like, it's not undead. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame. I gotta save my spell slots. And
End of
then
the day.
That is a 19.
She's already reset.
I know I've already reset, but you guys keep on getting damaged and dying. So I need
No,
to
we
save them
haven't
all.
reset.
Oh,
So we
true.
can call out.
But you didn't use any spell slots. You used 2 spell slots. So
Any
know.
more movement?
Yeah, cool. Nice.
I will shuffle back into the tent.
All right.
I'm going back to bed.
Going back to bed. It's just cold as balls out here.
And the creature will move in and take a claw strike at Pavo.
Well, that doesn't seem fair. Montauk's right there.
Oh,
Yeah, what am I,
Montauk's
nothing?
getting his. That is a 16 to hit.
Will
Pavo,
hit.
you take 22 psychic damage. Montauk, that is a natural 1 on Montauk.
Oh, he missed?
Yes,
That's
he did.
unfortunate. 1 second. Riposte.
Oh, yeah, 27 definitely hits. That is 20 slashing damage. Is that a, yep, that is your greatsword +1.
It's magic,
All
but it's a
right.
sword, so it's fine.
And then it is going to lean over and attempt to bite you, Montauk. That is another natural 1.
I don't have another reaction. Or I'd riposte him again.
That takes us to Old Silver.
Why are there 2 old silvers?
I'm at 13, not. Yeah, I'm not at 19. I did the 19 to get onto the tracker so I could actually put my initiative in.
All right, well, that takes us to Pavo.
All
Start
right.
of your turn, Pavo. You take 12 cold damage.
From the psychic damage, or
Nope, from just the cold that is radiating off of this creature.
reduced for my kitty cat necklace?
Nope, it doesn't reduce cold damage.
All right. So, quick question before I do my thing. Dispel magic, does that work on creatures to dispel them to get rid of them?
No.
Or is it just effects on it's just effects on creatures,
Effects.
right?
Yeah, effects. I mean, if they were a conjured creature, presumably it would work.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to cast this level 4, and I'm gonna keep Montauk out of the square. Why won't it let me? Oh, it won't let me upcast it?
Upcast effect.
Pardon me?
It doesn't have an upcast effect.
Oh, okay.
Wisdom save. That is a 16. It succeeds.
Oh, boo. Well, I'm still gonna try and get the hell away from it.
All right.
I'll take the chance and go back into this. I'll go behind the tent.
That
I
is
can
a
make it.
17 to hit
Okay.
for 19 psychic damage. And give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
This is where I go nuts and kill everybody, isn't it?
You were within 10 feet of Mr. Man over there.
He was just outside of his aura because he was right there.
Oh, okay.
You make your save though, so you are not stunned. So
I can retreat.
Yes.
Oof.
Takes us to Old Silver.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right, Old Silver's gonna use 15 feet of movement, I guess, to get over there. You know what? I feel like this might be worth some bolts. We're gonna Fighting Spirit and take 2 shots at it. I'm gonna make them sharpshooter. Is it windy here?
No. And
Sharpshooter.
you're close. You're close enough that like you're 15 feet away. It's not like your bolts are going to blow that far away.
That is a 17 and a natural 20.
Those both hit. That is 29 and 26. Great damage.
What? It's the end of the day.
55 damage.
End of the day. I might as well action surge. That is a 19 and a 25 for another 47 damage.
47 damage. It is
Jesus.
its form is kind of flickering, but it is still holding together.
Please get in front of me.
4 bolts down.
Can we
That takes us to Scrap Heap.
can we scavenge bolts?
You get half back.
Yep, half back.
Okay.
Would have 2 at the end of last fight. Not last fight, but I shot the Mind Flayer.
Okay. I mean, you said the lights were. It started flickering. Was it flickering really badly, or just it seemed like it was flickering?
It's flickering. It looks injured, but its form is holding together.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to. It's the first time I'm trying this out. Yeah. I was gonna compel duel this thing, but
Ishka, where are you in the tracker?
I think I realized what happened because Old Silver was on top of me. I somehow selected his token instead of mine. For whatever reason, I don't know why, but I can
I
select
see
my
you.
token.
You've got you rolled a 5, so I'll just give you a.
Yeah, but it's weird. I can select my token and move it, and I can select Silver's token and move it.
That was from last week when he was having control issues because of his
Right.
internet.
I completely
move
forgot
Silver's
about
token.
that. Yeah, so my bad. So when I knew I was under him, so when I selected his token, I thought I was selecting mine. So my bad on that. But yeah, I'm at 5.14.
I see Old Silver's whole character sheet. I'm not
Secrets on it.
What was that?
okay.
No secret.
Okay, I'm gonna activate my branding smite. Level 2, and see how that goes.
And you can regular smite with this.
That's gonna be fun. Oh, I forgot to add
19 hits.
19. That's 11. Let's see if I can adding a divine smite on that.
Yeah, there is a radiant explosion that comes off your sword, and as well as an extra sort of burst, and grand total of 18 more. This creature is looking pretty rough.
Okay, let's add another on. Please, 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 please. Oh, shit.
That is a natural 1. Yeah, you go to swing again, and it just steps out of the way, and you actually sort of stumble a little bit into the fire pit, but yeah, you do not hit, unfortunately.
Hot. Okay, that's it for me.
It's not hot right now.
Montauk.
Yeah, Montauk is not having this. He doesn't like this thing. It's bad. So first hits. It
Does not hit.
All right, let's try that again.
Bounces off.
Good Lord. 15.
Yeah, you take 2 swings, but they just glance off, not doing any damage. And sorry, start of your turn, you also take 13 cold damage.
I am resistant to cold damage.
So 6 cold damage.
All right, so that is.
Shouldn't a Scrappy also take cold damage? I'm assuming.
Nope, you did not start your turn next to it.
All right.
Okay.
I am action surging, and I am attempting this 2 more times. Okay. That's great. Please, please give me a strength save. I know he's probably gonna do this.
Holy shit! Okay.
19.
Yeah, 19.
19.
You strike through. The creature does not move. Like you figure you should be able to trip him. He's immune to being prone.
Ah, bugger. All right.
But your second swing is more than enough damage. Its body screeches and it actually tumbles through, and you see it almost fall through the rock for a second. But it is collapsed on the ground.
Okay, and so there is an actual thing here?
Yes.
All right. Montauk's going to drag it off the fireplace or off the fire pit because, he wants to light the fire again. And he's going to look down at this thing. Is this thing still intangible?
It is semi-tangible. Like you saw it fell through the fire pit, so its legs were inside it. When you dragged it through, it didn't pull anything with it. And I mean, it is very much got the body of an ice troll, much like you saw that was killed. And looking at this form now, you can see as you drag it away that part of its skull has been broken off.
Right. Much like, say, the skull of something that's been hit with the illithid brain suck.
Or psychic damage, that kind of thing. You've certainly seen this kind of damage before, yeah.
Right, okay. So this thing died from psychic damage and came back as some sort of horrible revenant specter thing.
It was
That's
totally
what happened. That's how spirit trolls get formed. I was reading that the other day, and I'm like, oh, that has to happen.
What's that? How do they get formed? I missed that.
When they die from a massive dose of psychic damage, they turn into these spirit trolls.
Yeah. All right.
And it's totally a coincidence. It's a coincidence it attacked us. Maybe we saved some weary traveler from being eaten by a spirity troll.
Anyway, it's Ishka's turn. What are you doing? You've just seen Montauk drag this out of the fire pit, but the fire is still currently unlit.
No other dangers?
None that you can pick up immediately with your passive perception.
Okay, I am going to... I'm grumpy at this point. I'm going to go over here and try and light the damn fire.
Give me a survival check.
Yep, with guidancing myself.
You just get this fire relit.
All right, then I go back to bed.
All right.
Yeah. Montauk, you're like,
takes us to Nithdoris.
Stupid.
Okay. I assume in my travels I've heard the basics of trolls regenerating, correct?
Yes.
And this looks like a troll?
Absolutely.
And this thing hasn't gone out. It still appears to be existing and could potentially be regenerating?
Could be. You haven't seen it take fire damage or anything like that.
Okay.
Which is traditional. Which is the traditional troll, non-regenerator.
But
are you?
Is there something I can roll to be certain what would potentially prevent this thing from regenerating?
Give me a nature check with disadvantage because you've never seen one of these before.
Guidance.
And I'm exhausted.
Guidance.
We're still in initiative.
Oh, never mind. We're still in... sorry, I just came back from the bathroom. And I saw it dead, so I thought we were out.
Oh, wait. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. With a 12, you would think...
Yeah,
with a 12, you would think it probably isn't fire, but you're not sure what it would be.
Okay. That wouldn't be my action. That was just me trying to recall in character, right? Because the sad thing is, I know what this would be, and I've looked at its stat blocks many times in the past, so I kind of have an inkling of what removes its regeneration. I just don't want to metagame.
Yeah, no, I'm going to say Nithdoris, yeah, you would not you'd know it wasn't with a 12. You'd presume it wasn't fire, but you don't know what it is.
Okay. And it looked incorporeal, which means that half the stuff that I would do to it isn't. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't want to be next to it, so
Do they make death saves?
No.
No. So hitting it 3 times when it's at 0 hit points doesn't kill it.
Nope.
Dismemberment.
I'm just double checking something here.
Hitting it with whatever stops its regeneration kills it.
Yeah, the
So
sad thing
hitting
is,
it with your sword wouldn't do it.
What do we have? Like, what can people do? If you have anything that's not like the damage we've tried.
What if you
okay.
do trolls? Like
I'm going to do this because it makes sense that once more I'm going to be in a supportive role, which is weird. I need to adjust that.
Yeah. So far, the only type of damage you've hit it with is radiant.
The fact that I can do that with that tool is amazing. All right, so it's not radiant. I am going to use the what's it called here?
Big B's giant middle finger.
Interposing hand.
What's that?
Basically, it's a stop. You do not get closer to me.
All right. So Nithdoris puts up this giant magical hand in between himself and the creature.
So it has to have a strength score of 26 or greater.
Yep.
In order to move through this thing. It interposes between it, and I'm going to back up a bit because actually, I'm going to move the hand to here just because it gives a little more options. And yeah, so it cannot move through the hand unless it has a strength score of at least a 26.
Yeah, and you see it start to heal up from the wounds that you dealt it, Montauk, and it staggers up to its feet, and you can feel the cold blast out around it again. Fire goes out.
Annoyed. Still alive.
Does your light spell end, Nithdoris? That's concentration, isn't it?
No, it is not, actually.
Oh, you guys are lucky.
I double checked to make sure that, yeah, it's not a concentration spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Half its movement to stand. Yeah. It will slide over this way to Montauk, and it will come at you with its claws. That is a critical hit for 21 psychic damage.
Ouch. 65. Okay.
Second swing. Critical hit for 34 psychic damage.
Wow. All right. So
holy shit! It bites you with a critical hit.
I require a screenshot.
Yeah. Montauk is all right. So tell me how much that is.
37 psychic damage.
Okay, that would normally be enough to take me down. Montauk is going to attempt to do
endurance.
Where is my stone's endurance? There it is. Okay. So yeah. So that takes me from so 37. So I gained back. Wow. That takes Montauk down to 1 hit point.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Paladin bonus.
And you are within range of Scrap Heap.
10.
You are stunned.
Shit. Okay,
and this creature will use the last bit of its movement and step inside this rock.
That's annoying. Yeah, Montauk locks up.
That takes us to Rubel.
All right. So I pop out again. I can see that. Oh, goddamn, Montauk.
Yeah,
Oh.
you see Montauk is bloodied and battered, and like his nose and his ears are bleeding, and this creature's nowhere to be seen.
But it came back to life, and I would know that because of what happened with Nithdoris.
With Nithdoris and Montauk, yes.
Okay, 5, 10. Okay, you know what? I will do a healing word on Montauk, but I will do a second level one.
All right.
I need to find the spell slot. And then, because I can't see it, I will hold my action for a Sacred Flame.
All right.
Whenever it reappears.
Pavo.
All right, so I'm gonna follow. Where did he go in? He went in like here, right?
Yes.
Because he was taller. I should have been able to see him over the tents. Okay, I'll listen to Old Silver. Okay. And get to about there, and I'll aim it where he went in.
Well, he would have had limited movement because he had to stand up.
Yep, he just barely got in. So yeah, this is absolutely going to crush him.
Jeez, 25 damage.
I cast it at level 5.
Yeah, he got a 12, so he fails. So yeah, the rock explodes around, and this creature's body, again, pieces of it fly everywhere, and it's not getting up.
So it was thunder
Okay.
damage that took it.
Oh,
Oh,
no, it is
Nope.
resistant to thunder damage.
However, a non-magical object that isn't being mortar carried takes all that damage. So yeah, the mountain has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Yeah, the rock breaks and cracks, and so yeah, there
Does
is.
that fall in on him?
It does.
Two damage.
Well, that you still did enough damage to. His body falls out of the rock and just cracks down to the ground.
All right, and yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna. Well,
Is thunder force damage?
it should be, but I don't know if it is 100%.
No, it's its own type of damage.
Yeah. All right, that takes us to Old Silver. You can now see this body, like battered and broken and lying down on the ground.
here's my problem. We know it's not piercing damage. And the only two things I can do are piercing damage and grappling with, or restraining with a net. And we've seen it phase through solid objects. So, Old Silver. He's gonna run there. Pull out his rapier. And get ready to stab this thing when it stands up.
All right.
No, my rapier's not magic.
Takes us to Scrap Heap.
Can I retcon that and just ready my crossbow instead?
Sure.
Standing here for when it stands up.
Yeah. All right, that takes us to Scrap Heap.
Okay, I make my way here and I shake Montauk to get him out of his stun.
No effect.
Yep. Punch him in the dick. No.
No, please don't do that. Montauk will remember that. Stunned is a bastard. There's nothing that breaks it.
Is there does lay on hands remove stun?
Nope.
Nothing.
They don't.
No spell, greater restoration, nothing.
Summits are overrated. Did that work?
I'm an idiot.
He looks at you, and you can see his eyes are kind of crossed, but he can't quite get a retort out.
I could have shut this thing down last turn. I'm an idiot.
That's what I thought you were doing with the hand.
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
you were
no,
just
no.
going to flush his head.
I purposely did that because I didn't want to metagame, because I knew the hand could have done it. It's more, if the hand doesn't do it on my turn, I have a cantrip that will shut this thing down.
Yeah, so does Pavo. All right. What are you doing, Scrap Heap?
I can't see the
I think I
map
know what it is too.
at all.
Refresh. I can see it through your character.
Scroll down.
I did. I scrolled all the way down.
No, our
how
screen's
about
black.
zooming out
I
completely?
can
Oh,
see
that
your
is
token,
weird.
that's it.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what to do next.
Just look at my screen while it's loading, Steph.
Okay.
So you're here, it's up here.
It's up there? All right. But I still can't see it yet, so that doesn't trigger my...
You can see it, it's out.
It's out? All right, so that triggers my Sacred Flame.
It automatically fails, so it takes damage.
She held an action.
She was holding her action until it pops out. So yeah.
Okay.
All right, 15! Almost max damage!
It's not going to kill it.
It's psychic damage, isn't it? That's what I think it is.
Yeah, your characters don't know right now, but yeah, you've seen Radiant doesn't seem to be the thing to put it out.
I know, but I'm still going to smack it.
Okay, I was just going to ask, can I assist Montauk if he's going to...
No.
Roll? No, I can't even do that. Can I drag him?
Your aura is already doing that. Yeah, you can grab him and drag him away.
Okay, I drag him not too far away, but just enough, like right in front of Old Silver.
You son of a gun.
And I stand in front of them.
All right.
And then over here, and yeah, that was my action. That's it for me.
Montauk, you don't take cold damage. End of your turn, give me a saving throw, please. Wisdom.
Oh, thank God! It's not illithid stun. Where it's like, yeah, you're up for 5 minutes.
No.
Eat shit. Okay, 13.
Still stunned.
Ooh.
Ishka.
All right, Grumpy Ishka's going to come out of the tent. Just be like, okay, what am I casting on this thing?
Something that's not radiant or piercing or slashing.
Or thunder.
I like Grumpy Ishka.
Yeah. Ishka's not having fun with this today. Does it look more ice or more spiritual? Like ethereal spirit?
Ethereal spirit kind of a thing. But it's not undead.
Okay. Can I, since its turn is like in 2 rounds, can I ready call lightning?
Sure.
All right. As soon as it gets up, I'm going to call lightning on it.
All right. Nithdoris.
Okay, so is it visible from where it currently is?
Yes, because Pavo blew up the rock that it was standing inside. So yeah, it is currently splayed out on the ground and completely visible, prone.
Okay, bonus action. I just want to double check it.
It's immune to prone, so yeah, it's not prone, but it's
just slumped.
Yeah.
All right. Doesn't fill its space. Okay, I can move it up to 60 feet and cause it to do one of the 3 actions. So first of all, clench fist. Does a 12 hit?
Does not hit.
That's okay. That was attempt number 1 as a bonus action. Attempt number 2, I'm gonna lich slap the bitch.
18 hits.
He does not regain hit points.
Oh.
Until the start of my next turn.
All right.
That's just generally anti-troll. That's good.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it wasn't until I'm like, okay, what cantrip do I use? What do I have anything that I know can beat its defenses? I'm like, wait a minute, I'm an idiot. Lich Slap would do this totally, because chill touch, you can't restore hit points.
Yeah. All right. Top of the round, Rubel. It does not regain consciousness.
All right. Everyone, just step away from it until we figure out what exactly will kill this thing. Montauk, do you want me to heal you? All right.
He's still stunned.
You're still stunned, so I'm going to pump a Cure Wounds into you.
...
Just a level 1.
At this point, I'm going to say either the Bigby's hand, or if Pavo does vicious mockery, you would be able to kill this troll outright.
Well, technically, it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn, and it goes before me. So it would not be able to get back up.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I'm just going to wipe it, because there's no way it's getting back up at all.
Yeah, well, technically,
one of those things would work.
Well, then can I take back my healing so I can save the slot?
It's the end of the day.
It's the end of the day. We're going back to bed.
All right, going back to bed.
Montauk limps back.
Who wants to try and relight the fire?
Montauk is cold. He'll
I will use Wall of Fire to ignite it.
Yeah, that light's just singeing some of Ishka's eyebrows.
Did that guy have anything on him?
Nope.
At least
he's a spirit troll. He's got nothing on him.
Does Ishka have eyebrows? And are they
not
made
anymore.
of water?
Do I still have to stay outside, or can I go to bed now?
Bed.
Everybody dogpile on Pavo and steal his warmth.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Winner survival
I have
situation.
hollow bones.
Mm-hmm.
All
Fine,
right.
dogpile on us.
Yeah, the fire is lit for the rest of the night, so you guys don't have to worry about any more exhaustion rolls. Everybody loses 1 level of exhaustion.
Does anybody else besides Montauk make it through here without any exhaustion?
I didn't get any exhaustion.
I'm still at 1 level of exhaustion after tonight.
Yeah, I'm currently sitting at 1 level because I rolled a 2.
I have not suffered any.
Yeah,
It's really a pleasant stroll through the snow.
Yeah, I think Montauk is just immune regardless.
Yeah.
So with that, morning comes. Montauk, you're able to gather up some more of these beetles. You're able to find a few berries that still grow up. And who wants to give me a survival check to lead the party to the end of Utheral?
Someone help me.
Montauk will
assist.
Guidance.
All right.
Well, that's a fine roll.
Yes. Ishka, you are able to lead the party to the northern tip of Utheral. And you guys can now see it is about 10 kilometers to Trisk itself to land there and then keep moving. You guys were also talking about heading to one of these small side islands. What would you like to do?
How long is it going to take us to swim from here to here?
You guys can walk across the bottom, so it's just going to take a couple of hours.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Do we want to take an extra day here? Just to recover from the mountains of Utheral. Looking across the channel, do the mountains of Trisk look any more hospitable than Utheral's?
No.
Okay.
But you figure you might be able to stick along sort of the lowland coasts rather than going directly through the mountains like you had to for Utheral.
Okay. So if we do that, then we aren't going to be just in utterly freezing conditions. Montauk is fine.
It'll still be very bad because of the Oriole's breath, the northern wind up here. It's not cold to you, but you can see the rest of your party is starting to have difficulties.
Yeah, Montauk is cognizant of these lowlanders and their susceptibility to a minor chill. So, yeah, Montauk is going to propose that we might want to find a hidden spot on Trisk somewhere and just spend a day recovering before we finally make the trip to the ruins, to Ascarl.
All right. It's easy enough for you guys with all of your water breathing and other skills to make your way across the channel. And you find yourselves on the sort of wet, rocky, cold coastline. You can see, there is sort of a path upwards and around, but you come out of the water. You are all wet. You are cold. You can see there's a little bit of sort of stone ruins left here. But coming out of the water, give me a survival check to try and find a little safe place you can try and light a fire and dry without getting any more exhaustion.
I am assisting whoever this is.
Guidance.
Yep. Ishka, you are able to lead them into a nice corner area here. You guys light a fire, and it is cold and chilly, but you are able to take the rest of this afternoon and warm up. And that is where we will pick up next session.
Whee! This is fun. I have
good.
returned to
Very
Umberlee's
intense.
embrace.
Well, welcome back to the mountain's embrace.
Oh. Seriously, Montauk, you like it in these conditions? You wish to return to these conditions?
Aside from the purple skies, it is a lovely day.
I'm not sure if you're tough or mad or both.
Yes.
Ah. Okay, with that, I will turn off the stream. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye!